Welcome back to my channel. Today we're reacting to Chainsaw Man, the Reze arc movie. I am so excited. This didn't play in any theaters nearby me, so I wasn't able to watch it, so I at least will be able to react to it, but super excited about this. I loved the first season of Chainsaw Man. I'm actually a little bit sad that they are going away from that directing style from season 1 because I absolutely loved it. Not a manga reader though. I do have like the occasional spoilers here and there. Nothing that I actually think will take away from the story when those moments do come. But if I do know something when it happens, I'll just let you know I was spoiled about this or something like that. But yeah, I don't want to waste too much time. This will be a timer reaction, so it'll be the full length movie. This is also the second movie I've ever done on my channel, so it'll be a little bit interesting how it goes. But I don't want to waste too much time and hop right into this movie. Pull out my timer and then we can sync up. If I can find it. There we go. Okay, I will count us down. Three, two, one, start. Okay, I think we're all good. Hopefully my sound's good. I didn't check. Sony. I actually didn't know it was a Sony movie. Or like expert. I don't even know what the term would be. Um, Studio. That doesn't seem right either. Publisher maybe. Oh, and then Crunchyroll. Yeah, I also like the only thing I think I've seen from this is there was a song they put out for like an opening for the movie. I have heard that song. I don't think I've seen the visuals though. Tatsuki Fujimoto, the GOAT. I still need to react to 17 to 24 or whatever. His one shots. Lock in though. This appears to be the trailer from or a hallway that we've seen a couple times. Significantly different art style so far. I fuck with the manga paddle aesthetic. Same dream, and I always forget. This actually kind of reminds me of the Fire Forest moment a little bit in season 3. Pochita. Yeah, I think we saw this at the start of season 1 and at the very end. Um, is it all? God, the black and white. Do not open this door. I really like the black and white for that scene. That looks good. Oh, we're picking up right after the ending song from last season. I don't know if this was something in the manga or if this was just for the ending sequence. Um, because I believe like the scene of Aki smoking the cigarette was an anime only scene. What's with power? Oh, power's hilarious. What's up with the new horns? Truly living by the name now. I think I saw a picture with her with these horns, and I wasn't sure what was going on. Oh, I think this is a song. I'm trying to think what would have caused, like power, like awakening or getting an increase in power. Oh, Makima. Public safety, large scale at work. I'm interested to see if this movie will get more into Makima or not because she's a very suspicious character to say the least. Still giving the Makima butt shots, that hasn't changed. Oh, that's adorable. Pulling him out of the building. God, the main trio's dynamic in this show is so good. I think as far as I know, it's still the same studio. That was adorable, the little combo meter. Um, It looks really good. Definitely different stylization, but I don't think that's particularly a bad thing. It's just different. And I think some manga readers probably will prefer this aesthetic. I do, to be fair, like the brighter colors so far. Um, there were certain scenes where the more dull aesthetic worked, and like overall it felt really concise, but the brighter colors is nice as well. I cannot deny. Visually, a really cool opening. I also don't know if I should be like super paying attention to this if it has any spoilers for the movie itself. Mm, Banger song. I don't know if it's the same people. They sound super familiar to me, the voice. Um, Something with a bomb devil, I think, right there. Yeah. And like I like the color of Makima's hair um in this as well. I've noticed a couple times in a few like artworks and stuff. A Japan flag. Tokyo HQ. Is that Makima giving it a feel? Oh, it's from all. We gotta drain her blood. That's. She does not want that. Um. Oh, cool. I forget his name, but Lord Chainsaw. But yeah, the first time we met Power and Makima together, Power was terrified of Makima. Do him whatever he'll tell you. Well, he's. I also saw a theory not about this fiend, but the I think it was the violence one. There was a theory that it was one of the guys who died in the first season who got turned into a fiend. Uh, yeah, that's Denji living his best life, but I really don't think this is gonna work out in Denji's favor. I love the way they are doing like the humor and stuff this season is I enjoy. Movie theater hopping. I think I have seen a panel with her and Denji in a movie before, but I always love when oh, it's like an angel versus devil in the movie too. I wonder if that's symbolic of anything. I also she might just be locked in, but I never really pictured Makima as a movie type person. Interesting. Yeah, I honestly have no clue what Makima even wants or what her plan is with Denji. There's obviously something. And like I'm not even sure if she's human the way they draw her eyes and like um the way she and oh what the fuck Denji's teacher um the way she talked to her like for humankind or something he said just average. This is very interesting though. It's hard to understand. I also don't think you connect on a deeper level or something. But I honestly think Denji also isn't super in tune with his emotions or anything. Like, he even has that line last season about how like maybe my heart's uh not human anymore or something like along those lines. I forget what the actual wording is. I also wonder if the what they were. I think that's the scene I seen of her crying. Fascinating. God, the characters in this show always so intriguing to me. Uh, this was kind of cuter than I was expecting. That's what I was talking about, though. That's exactly. I'm also. I don't think Makiba cares about Denji at all. I think she only cares about the chainsaw. I I don't know what importance the chainsaw has, but like all of the devils know who he is. Like he must have been something important. Pochita, I mean. God, she knows how to wrap Denji around her fingers, though. Like, impressively so, to be honest. Loving the vibe of this movie so far. It's chill, like it's chill. There's been a lot of like comedy moments, but there's like this oversensing like emotion of I don't want to say dread, but like almost like an ominousness to it as well, which I think contrasts pretty well with like how bright and colorful everything is. Bro is living on the high life now. Also, yeah, the Gun Devil flesh is pointing towards something, isn't it? I'm not sure if that scene is something that actually happened at this point or if it was a little bit in the future, because sometimes anime does do that at the end of a season. That well, minus I was about to say that seems like you're not gonna come true. Frame rate was a little bit low there, but that looked really cool. Beam, that's his name. His power's awesome, by the way. Very reminds me of the swim fruit from One Piece. If you watch that, um, he was a really cool character when I first saw him, and I like how he can go from like that to like a full like chomping shark mode. Yeah, that I literally came out of nowhere. Was Bro about to drink that? Well, I do know that character design. Was he just looking at the smoke? That he did eat a cigarette in the or like fake eat one, but oh, she's crying now. Oh, probably just crying from. Oh no, she's not crying of laughter. She's just. What is happening? Is that the same thing he did with the cigarette in the first episode? Bro, Denji, you cannot be this down bad. I mean, I don't really blame you, but it was like minutes ago. You're like, I'll never fall in love with someone else. I am also aware that she also potentially doesn't have Denji's interest in mind, but would potentially be a better option, Makima, so far. But of what I know from this movie, I thought she was like the villain. I also wasn't sure if she already knew Denji or not because at the end of last season, oh, it's this moment right here. Never mind. I was gonna say she said Denji's name, but um, it was at this the same like area, so it might have just been like a flash forward. Stingy, stingy. I'm trying to think. Her voice actor sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it definitely sounds familiar, but her voice is really cute. I like the inflection she uses. Bro hates coffee. To be fair, bro has the palate of like bread and jam for not even jam, just bread. To be fair, for his life. Reese or the way she said it, yeah, in Japanese is not how I normally pronounce it. I don't think. Never seen someone as interesting to you. I wonder if she's already aware of Pochita or like Chainsaw Devil. 'Cause she did also say he reminded of her of a dog. I love the effect of like the light coming off her. Yeah, I'm locked into this movie already though. I think we're only like a little bit in, giving up the smokes. That's actually kind of surprising considering he knows he has a limited lifespan, so it's not like doing it for health. Probably more symbolic than anything else. That is fair. Right now, you're kind of, oh, a bit of a weak shot. This is a cool duo. The Angel Devil is honestly one of the ones I'm most interested to learn about. The almost like apathetic uh voice and like their interactions with Aki in last season was good. To be fair, it's the most probably the biggest chance. That's different though, Aki. That is different. I have a feeling Aki will not be able to help himself. Yeah, transform them into weapons. Oh. Okay, so that's how he was fucking able to cut the Ghost Devil. That bothered me so much in the first season. It still doesn't explain how he was able to walk on it, to be fair, but I was always confused how he landed a actual attack on it when we know it was like immune to touch. The red and purple is nice. It's almost got oh almost dead. That is an awful fate. Believe humans should suffer when they die. That is wild. Yeah, I don't think Aki's about that life. I guess even though he has no animosity to humans, he's not exactly. I feel like that's not true. To be fair, this is so far way more normal than anything you've had with Makima. I mean, the date was kind of normal. Cute. I always forget Denji's just 16. He's such an adult. Well, not really. He's like such a little goober, but he has a very different perspective on life, I should say. Yeah, whenever she like doubles up on her words, it's really cute. Can Denji even read normal, not kanji? God, I wish I could read. Yeah, I really wish I could read kanji. It's so cool to me, but I can barely fucking speak English. Yeah, I'm. God, Denji's life could have been. Denji's life would have been could have been so much different. He was kind of born into a shitty situation, and then also ran across the devil, and that significantly changed his life even more. He probably would have been dead if he didn't run into it. To be fair, the little character animation's pretty good too on the characters, their little movements and stuff. Want Chainsaw's heart between you and me. Typhoon. That's not someone we've met yet. Let's get him a little more comfortable. Typhoon Devil. Has killed lots of devils. It's interesting the Typhoon Devil is a little bit Pochita-esque in the voice. No blood or tears. Motherfucker, a serial killer? I mean, he is in a very sus. How I skin them. Fucking diabolical. So two new characters there. Whoever the butcher guy looking is, and then Typhoon Devil, who's also looking for the Chainsaw's heart, which seems to be everyone or all the Devil's goals so far. I like this almost giving like a glimpse of Denji like a more normal type of life because he's so settled where he is right now, and yes, his life is a million times better than it was, but he's really not in a good situation. He's essentially a hostage. Also, the way that dialogue happened, it also makes me wonder if like he's getting controlled at all here. That is that's funny as fuck. Also, I don't know exactly how she said it, but big ass in Japanese is hilarious. The way they say it. He is still realistically a kid. A good place. Yeah, this is exactly what I mean, though. To him, it is a really good place, but yeah, there's so much more he could be having in his life. And like I've always been the mindset you don't have to have quote unquote normal life, but you should always have an option. God, the women in this game really know how to get to Denji. Yeah, I really know who the voice actor for Reze is. She's really good. God, there's something about the shots of Denji where like it's like the lack of motion, like he doesn't know how to feel, that really get to me. Like if you compare her face to like or his face to hers, like she has so much. Also, this is not how I thought this movie was gonna go, to be honest. That is, I haven't seen censorship like that in a while, where they just do the no nipples. There is no shot Denji's able to hold back right now. That that cut was funny as fuck. It was literally cut through all of his emotions, and he was close. It's like he didn't even know he did it. I also is there nipples? It might have just been the lighting there. I wonder if this is because it seems like Makima is essentially trying to manipulate Denji into being like absolutely like in love with her and needing him. I don't think Makima's gonna be a fan of this, to be honest. Great music. They said classical music. I don't know if it's like a iconic song at all, but it hits. Um, I didn't like the spider coming into the web to get the trapped butterfly though. Um, that feels like Denji's getting set into a trap. A beautiful scene though. The music and like the nice water animations and everything. How to swim? The things you don't know. God, I hate that I want this. Yeah, and he's fully trapped now. I hate that I kind of want something like this for Denji where he gets like a more quote unquote normal sense of life and everything, but I am worried because I honestly don't want someone else to give that for Denji. I want Denji to find that himself. Because this, to be fair, seems a little bit, other than that, seems a little bit better, but it's really still being controlled and his feelings kind of being guided by someone else. And it's not really bad to like have someone do that for you, but I would like for Denny to realize like there's more that he can have and want. This line is the one from the end of the season. Which would you rather be? Country mouse or city mouse? Aesop's Fables. Oh, I actually didn't know that. Find good food. So is the better life worse what comes with it? Makima capture me. Power is kind of the same way too. Why are you doing this to me? What did you say? Yeah, Denji. That's what he didn't have for so long. So of course, that's all he wants. God, I really hope she's not tricking him. I'm so concerned after that, especially like I was already a little bit concerned, but the symbolism with the trapped um butterfly has me worried. Um, why the red ominous scene? Yeah, I have a feeling pretty soon here we're about to have a switch in the what's going on with this movie, and it's not going to be quite as relaxed, I don't think. Really loving this movie so far. It was seems like a good choice to adapt it into a movie. This feels like a pretty concise story arc so far. If it has like some sort of decent conclusion at the end of the movie, I think it was definitely a good choice. Oh, is it gonna be the guy that's after Denji? Yeah, things are definitely about to escalate. Although so far it seems like she's not in on that deal at all. So if she is trying to get a different person, I don't think that'll be that effect. That was unnecessarily funny at that scene. Unnecessary ass shot. The intercuts between the scenes are hilarious, though. I actually remember this art too. I think this was in the trailer. I think I saw this in people's thumbnails and stuff on YouTube. Yeah. Um. Is sh Also, she's going to the roof. She isn't even going to Denji. That sound effect was nice. Piece of cheese. Oh, for luring out Denji. Also, I, I'm starting to think that maybe how I thought this was gonna play out is not. Oh, well, maybe it is gonna play out how I was expecting. Where I was twitching. Fucking amazing. That almost did seem like she was in control there, like her body what did it on her own. But that scene was amazing. That really reminded me of the Kobeni scene in Russian. Almost had a cafe. I don't know Russian to be fair, but that seems pretty good if it's actually Japanese doing Russian. I've heard worse in anime before. Yeah, the song's actually kind of beautiful. So was he smoking again? I thought that him throwing that pack away was him quitting. God, the ominous feeling that there is during this movie in certain scenes, even when it's like such like beautiful music or scenes, it still has that lingering feeling. But yeah, she almost seemed like a different person there for a second. So I'm wondering if she interesting. So she appears to be above the devils in some or at least some of the devils in some capacity. Called her Lord, like how they were saying Lord Chainsaw as well. I wonder if that has a connection. Yeah, like even honestly, the way that she like moves and her emotions on her face changed so drastically when she is with Denji versus when she was alone there with the devil. I am fascinated how this is gonna turn out though, because I know about like the bomb devil or whatever that is related to this arc. I don't know how the story goes really. Like I have spoilers throughout the show, but I don't know when those spoilers actually happen or even if all of them are true or not. These I am a sucker for a good montage. Anime has been cooking with the montages recently. Especially, they're good in a movie. Because I think you can do so much character storytelling with no words, and like you can progress through time. Like this is obviously going through a lot of time, but like in Freeman, for example, the way they handled montages through time and stuff. I honestly think sometimes a montage can like hit you in the emotions in the right way, and like that scene was good. Them running through it. Honestly, all the scenes with Denji and her have been pretty amazing. I wonder what Denji's thinking. I'm sure you have. I wonder if she's like trying to tear down the system or something like that, or if she's just after Denji's like the chainsaw. I'm so interested to know what her like goals are, because I imagine meeting with Denji was not by chance. Also, rain started like just randomly out of the blue. Was the Typhoon Devil the one that started the rain so they could meet in the phone booth? I don't. The difficult senior. Things are starting to get fun now. She could also possibly be try to get her away from Makima or him away from Makima for some reason. Dude, I love the way they're drawing the eyes and stuff in this. An actual real quick kiss for Denji. I really don't think he has any idea how to feel right now, though. Which is fair. I don't think he knows how to process like most things that are actually happening to him in his life. Um, what did she just do? Oh, she bit off his tongue. I was, Jesus Christ, I was waiting for the turn to happen, but oh, did she cut off his arm so he couldn't transform? That dude, just when I said did she got his first a real kiss, motherfucker bites his tongue off. Oh, Beam's been with them. So is she actually just after the heart too? Or was she planning on having him escape with them until he like refused? Okay, so I assume she was the bomb devil. I for a second there I wasn't sure if it was yet, and then once she was talking to the typhoon devil, transforming with a boom is awesome. Oh, I'm also super excited for the devil forms. I'm hoping they aren't going to be CGI anymore. I loved the CGI in the first season. They did it really well. I There was sometimes I wished we got some more 2D shots of the bomb devil or of the devils. You thief. I'm interested to know how her bomb power is going to work. If it'll be like, okay, so it seems like a little bit like Bakugo type. I was going to say um Kira from JoJo's, where she touches something, it turns into an explosion. I think she just has full control over explosions on her body. Yeah, I think anywhere on her body she can explode. I'm glad Beam is here. I'm worried this is gonna fuck up Denji though. Oh, it's a cool effect on the voice. She must have had more than just wanting to kill Denji, because she could have taken the heart sooner, unless she was really trying to wear him down. Oh, please don't fucking immediately get bodied. I would love to see Beam do a little bit. Looks amazing though, these scenes. Is this a random civilian, or is this someone with Reze, the bomb devil? Wait, it's also, and I assume that she's like Denji and Katana, where she's like a half fusion and not like a human with a devil, or a devil with a human body like the spider devil. Oh, she can send explosions. I wasn't sure or not. Fucking amazing. Dude, I need to know who directed this movie. There has been some amazing choices in direction. We'll give him a thank you after we're knocking his world. Bro doesn't even get a name. He's literally just called Devil Hunter in the subtitles. Nomo. Oh, I guess they didn't want to spoil it. They spoiled Typhoon Devil, but not him becoming the sub captain in 5 years. Bro is not gonna be alive. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't think the Angel Devil is fan of being the city mouse. Would much rather be the country mouse. A future devil. Aki really doesn't want to know, because I don't think he wants himself to change his path at all, even though he knows what it's leading to. Gun Devil. That makes sense. It's bomb and Makima. Is Makima working with? Like I've always kind of had something that she's working with a third party or like leading a third party with, because she knew like the attack was gonna happen with the Gun Devil. Is she working? Does the Gun Devil work for her, or does she work for the Gun Devil? I if you guys are all just humans, um, and only have contracts, I don't think you stand a chance, to be honest, against a hybrid. I wonder if that Makima comment's gonna tie back to what the angel said as well. I'm willing to bet you guys have no chance against her. You guys are nameless devil hunters that just got introduced. Well, no Toe or whatever his name was, but which devil is this? Have we seen someone bite mold? Is it like a mold devil? The double bite was clean to activate it. Oh, so she. Oh, her head actually comes off when she transforms? I mean, one dude pulled off his arm, but. Holy fuck, she just turned her head into a bomb. That is fucking amazing. And then she's fully transformed. That is so sick. Oh, her body's separate from her devil form? She can use her different body parts as bombs after she transforms. What did she transform from then? Oh, does she also just have her ass out? I've seen her design before. I only have ever noticed that. That is so fucking clean. The snapping, I don't think the Fox Devil's it either, to be honest, based off Aki's usage of it. That is clean, though. I love how this is the devil that a lot of people have, so like multiple people can use the attacks. I wonder if two people at once can do an attack together, or if it has to be like mixed specials. Yeah, this is what I was meaning though. As soon as the Fox Devil runs into a hybrid, she runs like a little bitch. I don't think there's next time, sadly, guys. What was that? That was ominous. Oh, just the Show how powerful I am. I don't want to kill anyone. This movie is amazing, by the way. I'm. Oh, she has underwear on. I swear she had her ass out in the other scene. I love her power set so far. Oh, Violence Fiend coming in. I have been waiting for you, my dude. I love the Plague Master type, or Plague Doctor type outfits. So I've always loved. Increase the muscles in his leg. Raw strength. So it seems like not only do the hybrids. Go, Benny. I also do wonder if we'll ever see him without the mask, because they did it mention like he cannot take off the mask because he's too powerful. Yeah. Unfortunately, Kobeni only locks in at the last second when it's necessary. I'm wondering if this is a ploy though. I absolutely love Kobeni though. The animation on I assume it looks CGI, but it's really good on the moving cars and stuff. Usually like you can still kind of tell, but usually cars when they do CGI looks awful. It's not bad. The slow walk on top of a moving truck behind another car in a chase kind of goes hard. This ending song, they used it in an episode too. See, I think that is true. Not at the time. This is one of the best ending songs, by the way, too. Dude, the train battle in the first season and then a car battle now. Yeah, so the moment she realized Makima was the one who had her fingers in Denji, she was like, I'm just going straight to taking Chainsaw instead. I'm gonna show you how we fight. Oh, is this a new song? Dude, she looks so good. Honestly, both of them do. But her design is so clean. Not applying. Understand your own power. Dude, the boom and the snapping, she knows how to be stylish about it for sure. These explosions. These are some of my favorite animated explosions I've seen. Also, holy fuck. The axe into a missile. I thought she was gonna do an axe kick. She does a fucking missile kick. And you know, for not wanting to kill anyone, you don't seem entirely against killing civilians who have nothing to do with the Devil Hunters. That dude's fucking body was... Okay, so it is... The regeneration only does happen if the trigger is pulled. I thought if he got blood at all, unless that and blood both regenerate. Is she just exploding him on repeat until the regeneration wears off? Is it just gonna be his heart? Okay, there's... For a second, I thought she was gonna explode everything but the heart and just rip it out. Second time Denji's been carried like a chainsaw, though, I'm pretty sure. To be fair, she's not, got him by the handle, but close enough. Oh, that's clean. Using the future devil to wait to see her pathway and just hiding in wait. Way cooler way to do future devil than they did in the first season. So, and he does have an advanced sword of some kind. From the Angel Devil. Perfect Judgment. God, in the fires. God, fighting the hybrids would be so scary. Like, I think it's scarier than fighting real devils. At least from what we've seen so far. Galau? Is that the first time we've got his name before? Or... Go on now. Is this Typhoon? Oh god, it's very Leech Devil-esque. Not quite as horrific as the giant fucking titties hanging and swinging during the fight, but... Now, are you gonna let her suffer and die? Or will you put her out of her misery like Aki said? You're gonna go to heaven. I'm gonna take your blood. Oh, we didn't even see Yeah, that's what I mean. The hybrids are so scary. He also is immortal, but I wonder what happens when they take his heart. Like, what is the end goal? Is it just to get rid of Chainsaw? Is it to use him to, like, power up, or kill her instead? Was this the effect they used in the first season for the boys? I feel like it's lighter. It's nice. You know about the chainsaw. Are we finally gonna get a... He uses the chainsaw? Okay, I've always assumed he was able to do... So he's finally getting mobility? Yeah, I've always been of the mindset that he can do more with his powers, especially after they show that he could summon chainsaws on his feet. That shot is amazing. That's his problem solving. Beam and oh my god, the shark with fucking like this is a great combo of characters. Beam's a little goober and Denji is too. This is amazing. Monster battle, kaiju battle. Not quite, but the explosions overhead. This is also really giving me JJK season 2 vibes, by the way. Not all of the scenes, but there's a significant amount that I get that type of vibe from. Fuck, that's so clean. Dude, I could watch the animations of her doing explosions for hours. Taking the leg and then getting swarmed into the whirlpool is so clean. That is a mate. Dude, people were not lying when they said they ended the season right before like true peak was about to start. This is amazing. We had like 40 minutes of like great character building into this battle like sequence, and I'm invested in all these characters now. God, are we actually about to lose Angel? I hope something intervenes. Oh God. God, Aki, you're too nice of a fucking person. I forget how many. Did he have 2 years left? Oh, God, I think it's been a little. Bro has like a year and a bit left now, I think. I can't take it. I mean, God. That scene hit. Oh, no time to feel it, though, because Lord Chainsaw, we're in trouble. I want to double check what the real translation is for that, if it's actually Lord or what they're using in Japanese. Dude, I honestly Beam and um Genji might be better pair than him and Power, and I loved them so much in the first season. Also, he's fucking hilarious that he looks like a spider with his legs. God, like, even this shot reminds me of the JJK where it's inside the building. Oh, dude. Not only does she have like the most sick explosions and whatnot, she has got the most clean fucking hand to hand. I just fucking spit everywhere. I was. Dude, what are these scenes? Dude, that gave me like fucking All Might vibes, where they colored her body all around. Fuck. There's so many cool scenes. They come in. Dude, the first person view of him hopping through the. Holy fuck. They cooked. I better not be seeing people in Japan complaining about this animation and directing. Because they've switched from the cinematic style to just like peak anime. I love how he calls him Lord Chainsaw. And like he seems to like respect Chainsaw, so I think he knows a significant amount about him actually. I can't wait until we actually kind of figure out everything though. Oh god, I also don't know how much we see in this because I know there is like a part 1 and 2 to Chainsaw Man in the manga. Dude, the transitions too from this movie, like how we have like essentially like Denji on like two dates and stuff, and then it transitioned into like the twist with Riza, and then into this action. Like it's the pacing's good, everything is just, and this is just fucking cinematic as fuck. The fucking trains. Also, Tokyo's fucked, right? Like a significant portion, like the size of the season 2 of JJK. Oh, back the horse sound effect is fucking hilarious. Oh, that God, there's so many quick, amazing shots. I cannot wait to see your reactions to this. Oh, he is something spitting out. He's trying to escape. Oh, just smack Denji, wait. Is bro swimming through clouds? I didn't even realize that. Did he just ride the fucking torpedo, continuously slicing up the Typhoon Devil? Oh, that shot of Denji's face. Bro, this shit is fucking cinema. Oh, the colors. Oh, man, I was a little bit disappointed we were switching from the style of season 1. All worries vanished. This is amazing. It is movie quality to be fair, but holy cow. That is also a lot of coming from the top ropes. Just summons a bunch of a barrage, like a carpet bomb. Oh, the cut off of the music, and you're just hearing the. Dude, she is too clean with it. Like this shit, the multicolor explosion as it rises and then combos it up. Dude, I can't believe we had the insane explosion stuff with Bakugo like a couple weeks ago, and now we're getting this shit. Even like the rainbow, like this is fucking cinema. A good shit beam. It's a lot of blood though. Oh fuck. The base explosion doesn't seem that like a one hit K. Oh, that might is much stronger. Why do they have to make her so fucking cool? This is like some of my favorite hand to hand combat in a while, and she's not even like a. I was not expecting this from this movie. I was expecting some really crazy explosions and stuff, but the choreography and the. It has also been like half an hour of just fucking peak. God, these shots. Yeah, you're definitely a bit outclassed here, Dendry. I think if Dendry gets the win here, it won't be a solo win. Ooh, not the music choice I was expecting, or that he's figured it out. So he can detach his arms and only have the chains left and essentially get longer reach, more mobility. Oh, the fucking. And then he's using it on the feet. That was cool. The transformation changing to on his feet. I'm pretty sure that's what that was. Oh, and then back under the water, like the earlier scene in the movie. And they even cut back to it. I immediately like it was given the same sort of feeling, and she can explode. Although it doesn't seem as powerful. I mean, water does dampen explosions, but I have a feeling this might not be it. God, I hate that she showed Denji that what he could have, the life he could have, and then betrayed him like that. Because I honestly think it's gonna fuck Denji up and make him not be ready to be by himself and able to actually like function and want more for himself. And the three of them, she don't have enough blood transform anymore. That or she's kind of come to a stalemate. Oh, yeah, he did just. Denji is something else, but just like Aki, there's. I took too much time. I took too much time. I wonder if that's like she couldn't do it anymore. I don't I don't think Denji lives life in those sets of morality. Why do I have a feeling this is not gonna end on how happy this seems? But I wasn't right that it's two different people. It's that she was putting on an act and it became somewhat real in a sense, I think, is kind of how it was portrayed. Knock him out, break his neck maybe so he can't move. Bro, packing up? Interesting that Meowie. Is he planning on running away? A secret room. Traded like objects. I assume they're talking about Reze, the Bomb Devil. Horde. That would also make sense with the Russian and stuff. I was surprised that that hadn't tied back in yet, that she was singing Russian, but that makes sense. God, I'm still worried. Is she still gonna be there? She can't make herself go. Going back to the cafe, or I'm interested what her goal with the chainsaw's heart, because we didn't get that at any point in the movie, did we? This is that halt. Oh, it's right here. I for some reason I thought this was one from Denji's dream, which we also never touched on. I thought that was something that was gonna get covered in this movie, but all of the is she imagining this or is this actually happening right now? Um, she's appeared in Rats. God, I thought she was. She should have went on that train. The moment she didn't, I was starting to get worried, and I the ominous feeling wasn't going away yet. She like summoned a spear. Ah. Oh, is this Angel doing the? And I wouldn't be surprised if Angel doesn't particularly want to be doing this either. I had a feeling she wasn't making it out of this movie. I want to say it and put it out. Oh my God, so close to him too. I've never been to school either. Felt a sense of kinship. Couldn't actually do it. God. I knew Aki and the Angel would become friends of some sort. I'm also wondering, is the rat thing a part of Makima's power? I'm so confused what Makima's power is. She did like the exploding stuff the one season. There was a lot of focus on ravens in the first season, and now with rats. Um, God, that what a way to end. I am sad that she died. And I'll have to go through back. Maybe it's just slipping my mind at the moment, but we never found out why Reze was going after Chainsaw. We just got some hints that Makima. There's something with Makima that Beam mentioned that she was either working with them or she we already know that she knows more than that, but there's something, and now this is like the first time we truly see the more villainous side that's been very much hinted towards the whole series that she's been like manipulating Denji, and she's always had this air of like creepiness and just like a little bit of scariness to her. And we finally saw that in full force with her coming to finish off the bomb. No, I'm wondering if she was trying to get rid of like any information that she still had, um, because Riza knew about her, like she called her a witch or something like that, and was sad that they like met up and whatnot. So I am so excited for the second season now and where this story goes. I know that people said like the first season was more simplistic, but this movie was excellent. Like at first I was like, oh, this is a different vibe than I was feeling, because like closer to the end is what I thought we were getting. But the first 40 or so minutes of this movie are just like in-depth character work, character interactions, and building out the story and whatnot. Excellent, excellent shit. Um, Worked perfect for a movie. Like everything tied in really well. Like I still have a lot of questions. Um, but the Riza arc feels very self-contained in the way. I'm sure that we'll learn more about her and stuff that's going on, but I can't wait to rewatch this movie, see people's reactions, and dive a little bit deeper into everything that's going on, because that was an experience. That the animation, directing, music, sound design, literally everything was top notch. And then the story itself was such an elevated place. It's not where I thought this movie was exactly gonna go, but I'm here for it. Um, I thought there was gonna be a little bit more to do with the Gun Devil because of this, what happened at the end of last season with the piece moving towards it, but I like that we had this time. I'm surprised Power wasn't more involved. There was just the thing about her having her new horns and stuff and getting a power boost, and then Makima took her, which I'm also super concerned about. I've always been worried about Power because of how afraid she is of Makima, but I don't like that she's purposely keeping Power at like a weaker state. They do the same thing to the Violence Fiend, so he's not super powerful. Like, I understand there's a need for control, but it seems like it goes above a level of just precautions for the sake of their devils and whatnot. And sometimes it seems like these devils wanted to be, as the story said, a country mouse. And then they get pulled in to being a city mouse by Makima and forced into a life that they don't really want, or even like be near people, or like in a dangerous situation. It seems like they're almost being dragged in. Oh, post credit scene. That's so sad. I don't even think Denji's like will know. Like he won't have any idea that Makima did it. I'm interested to see now though if his relationship um Makima, how they interact going forward. Like Denji obviously doesn't know, but I feel like his feelings and how he views the world is starting to change. Interesting choice to do the black borders around this scene too. Yeah, not the one you're looking for. I am glad she's back though. I want to know Denji though if he's gonna stay sad or if his body like he's always been instinctively just um he like pushes his emotions down and doesn't like acknowledge them and just moves on to enjoying the fun stuff. Oh, and the same thing from ending of last season, the pulling out through the cafe, picking. Nothing with his dream either, so we're not touching on that. Um, yeah, amazing movie. Um, I literally had so much fun with this, and it was emotional. It didn't get me to cry or anything. That's partially probably just because I'm reacting, but like it hit all of the right beats for me, and that was I was coming into this movie. I don't know if you could tell when I first like was starting my reaction. I was excited because I love Chainsaw Man the first season, but this was another level of good, to be honest. This is also like one of those anime movies where it's like it's a little bit different when it's canon stuff. It's a bit easier to get this feeling, but it's not just a good anime movie. It's just a good movie. Because a lot of like anime movies are usually just like good anime movies, cool action and stuff, because they're non-canon and don't like affect like main story or like have a self-contained story at all. This was a perfect set of chapters to adapt into a movie. It felt like self-contained. Um, it really never felt boring, even like with the slower pace stuff. I was super engaged, and like I was waiting for the shoe to drop throughout the entire like first 40 minutes or so. But at the same time, I kind of didn't want it to. I wanted Denji to be happy and have this chance with her. But I think even though Denji has lost this and we lost Riza, I think this will have a profound impact on Denji, even if not immediately. I think he will try and have it not affect him, but over time, especially if slash when he finds out it was Makima, I think that will break him because you could feel how he was already like contemplating switching from liking Makima, and honestly, this movie shows like how surface level his life love of Makima is. That it's mostly just the way that she's manipulated him and the fact that she was his savior from his past life. Whereas, well, he was still being manipulated in the same sense with Riza. Their actual connection and the emotion that felt between them was there and real. Um, and I think that's going to be something he realizes he doesn't have with Makima, even if he tries to accept her still. Um, yeah, so I'm super excited to learn more about this world going forward. I hope we don't have to wait a ridiculously long time for the next season. If not, I might end up having to read the manga because I am. That was, as they say, absolute cinema. But that will be it for this video. I don't want to waste too much time talking, but I will also have a video on One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 come out later today, I think. Bonnie got a new update to her DLC character, so that will be a thing as well. And then starting tomorrow, we'll continue with the My Hero Vigilante reactions. And then One Piece and My Hero will be back on the weekend. But I'll catch you guys all later, and peace!